You've probably heard the common writing rule, show, don't tell, but what does it actually mean? Let me break it down because understanding and applying this rule can be the difference between writing that is good and writing that is great. So allow me to demonstrate what I mean by answering this question in two different ways. If I were to tell you the answer to this question, I would explain that telling your readers means explaining exactly what your characters are thinking and feeling, while showing means implying, hinting, and suggesting. I would also emphasize that in general, readers prefer the show, don't tell approach because it gives them something to do. It's a more satisfying reading experience if you feel like you're doing at least a little bit of work trying to figure out what's going on and what everybody thinks. Now, if I were to show you the answer to this question, I would provide different examples of telling and showing, and then I would ask you to draw your own conclusions about which you prefer. To give another example, if we are more focused on telling, our story might go something like this. Anna was a lonely person. She felt distanced from her parents and she had no real friends. And whenever she remembered this sad state of affairs, she would feel like crying. However, if we are focused more on showing, the same story might go something like this. Anna was always jealous of the girls in her class whose mothers braided their hair. Her own mother never seemed to want to touch her if she could help it. This was the sort of thing Anna wished she could confide in a friend, but at recess she was always standing alone. Do you see the difference? So by and large, showing is a much better writing strategy. Not only is it inherently more visual because we have to rely on creative descriptions to convey what we mean, but it's definitely more interesting and pleasing to read. So if you want further help with this topic, drop a few sentences from your work in progress in the comments. I'll be taking a look at them and I'll let you know what I think of them in terms of showing and not telling.